Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to more of our Metal Earth building kit. We're working on the UH-1 Huey helicopter. Now, as you guys remember from the last video, I frigged up. The control panel broke, and then one of my chairs is all bent out of shape and wobbly, as you can see here. So I went ahead and got myself some crazy super glue, and we're going to see how crazy and super this glue is. Now, if you find that you enjoy this channel, this content, or my general ramblings and nonsense, enjoyable at all, any and all engagements you guys leave on this video helps me out tremendously. Likes, dislikes, bell icon, and subscribing would help me out tremendously with YouTube's algorithm. Hitting the bell icon as well. And also, if you want to come hang out with me, link in the description below for our Discord where we do little events. We hang out, we chat, we game. And I think this super glue is dried. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. Oh yeah. This is old glue. Dried as hell. Alright, cool. I gotta get more glue, so let me go ahead, get more glue. We're gonna fix this chair, and then we're gonna build the rest of this, and I'll show you real quick. I started working on the body of the Huey, and I realized what they wanted. They wanted you to fold it, and there's these little pins around here that you have to fold up, and then bend them into the hole itself. So, like this one right here, I'm gonna have to bend these forward. I'm gonna bend these little pegs forward, and then I'm gonna have to slide them into these slots right here. So that's what I have to do. As for the rest of this, it's really weird. You just kind of have to bend it and mold it until it's from flat to kind of rounded. Again, it's kind of weird, but let me go ahead, take care of this first. I'll be right back. Okay, so gone ahead, got the glue. The chair fell out again. Fantastic! Just what I really need. The leg is going to break at this point. Ah, God damn it. What I should have done was I should have got the glue first and then promptly messed with the chair instead, like the dumbass that I am. Actually, you know what? It bent a little bit, so if I can kind of bend this the way I want it, there you go. So that's a little bit more reasonable, I guess. Nope, it fell out. Son of a bitch. Okay, this. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, there we go. So I glued it. We're gonna leave that in place, and Lord willing, it solidifies. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the leg back in place, but at the very least, I can solidify the other leg. So that's good. I don't know what I'm going to do with the crazy glue now, because unfortunately, there's no cap to it, which really sucks. And if you're wondering what these little caps are, these are for my, my tweezers. So now to show you guys what I was talking about before, so what we're going to have to do is we got to take all these lovely little pegs, bend them in, and then we're going to go ahead and slot them right into these holes right here if they want to cooperate, which they appear to be cooperating right now so far. There we go. Okay, I think I've got them all in. No, I do not. Never mind. I think I got them now. It's just the thing I hate about these kits. They're just so derpy. They're rickety. And this is just any model kit, really. Like, the packaging always looks so much better than the actual model itself. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Now what we're going to want to do is use our finger. Just bend it a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't go nuts with it. You want to give it that rounded hole that we see with these Hueys. Because you want it to try to be as flush as possible. You want to bend the door a little bit. Bend the hole. A little bit. Don't go nuts with it. Don't go nuts. As we work on this, I think it's going to shape itself up a little bit more. So, as we proceed, it'll start to shape itself, I think. I hope. Lord knows I'm hoping it actually puts itself together to some degree. Now, let's get back to it. Now we have that together. We need A12, which is you, I believe. 12 is what the shit is that thing? Oh, that might be for the rotors. Oh god, that's for the helicopter rotors. Ew. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare. Which one is A again? Here it is, found it. Okay, so this is A. We're gonna take whatever the hell this thing is. Snip these out of place. Oh, goodbye! Where'd you go? On my keyboard, because everything's friggin' magnetized, apparently. And then it needs to be folded into a square. Oh, this is for the propellers. Okay. Neat. Okay, so then... Oh, not neat. So not neat. Oh no. Oh god damn it. I need this one because this one's flatter. Come on. Okay, and then... Damn it. Okay, come on. And the problem with this kit too is, as I do this, it's actually bending it into more... It's supposed to be square, and what's happening is it's actually bending into a more rounded shape. That's not good. There we go. Oh, 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 almost got it, almost got it. Almost got what we want. There we go. I think I just about got it. I think it's just really annoying. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Now this apparently goes into both of them? It doesn't really... So the thing is, it doesn't really give a top down, but what I'm gathering is it wants it here in like the middle. And yeah, I guess. That's the most logical place to put it, I guess. There we go, like that. That's what it wants. That is what this kit calls for. I don't make the kits, I just build them. Yay! Yay! Dropping out and making my life 3 times harder. What could possibly go wrong? And that's the moment when you guys hear me scream and then something breaks and then I cry, questioning my life choices. Family puts me in some kind of mental ward because I'm sitting there screaming. And the doctor goes, hey, what's wrong with him? And they go, oh, Metal Earth, son of a bitch. I think I just bent something. God. You remember what I just... You remember that moment where I just tempted fate? Yeah, fate just screwed me. Fate's a bitch. It's a very wobbly... yeah. Propeller. It's really wobbly. I don't like that. I do not like how wobbly this is. If I can get it... I guess it's stationary. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, so now this needs to be a 13, which is this piece right here. Now, I suppose in other news, um, from what I'm hearing, the new Payday game is actually shaping up to be something like really good. Supposedly, a lot of people are playing it early access, and like I'm hearing a lot of very good things. And I'm like super hyped for this game. Like I applied for the open beta. I have not heard anything back for the open beta yet, but you better friggin' believe soon as I get my hands on that game. Oh, it's either going to be a live stream or it's going to be a video, but one way or another, that video is priority to this channel. 100%. Oh, come on. Come on. Also, you need to have, like, really good eyes for this. So, if you have problems seeing, you might be in the same boat that I am. Even though my eyesight's, like, okay, you're still gonna probably be in the boat of questioning your sanity and wondering, why are you doing this to yourself? There we go. You know what's funny? The US military would probably still approve of this. Like, despite how derpy and rickety this looks, The military would look at this and go, yeah, it's good for military service. Yeah, it's good. But sir, it can barely fly. The rotor, it's just, no, it's good. It's good. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's good. How much did it cost us? $25. It's good. It's good. Don't worry about it. It's good. But, I mean, it can barely fly. Don't worry. You know what I'm gonna tell you? It's good. It's good. Oh, God, that voice crack. That was awful. Yeah. That's a common thing I've heard about the military where you would think the military would have the best, and they really don't. Because, unfortunately, Uncle Sam has a very bad habit of playing things cheap. It's not being cheap's not necessarily always a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but, shit happens. Not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily good either. Granted, every situation's different. One thing I remember hearing from a friend of mine is that the one positive thing about the US, we do very well low tech. Like, that's actually always been the US's, like, major thing, I would say. Like, we do very well low tech. Fun fact, our nuclear launch systems are run off of the first generation floppies. Like, the launch computers for those systems, or launch silos. Yeah. Yeah, those are first generation floppy disks running those launch sites. Like the really old, like giant floppy disks. There you go. I forget that I have my camera adjusted in such a way where you don't see me, so when I go to try to see what I'm doing, you guys can't see what I see. So there we go. There we go. There's a little nub I had to put on there. Now there's another piece right here. This thing that looks like a staple. This weird thing that's in my hand right now. This has to go into these two pegs apparently. Oh, okay. Goodbye. It's not like I needed you. Oh, come on, you bastard. There we go. Again, rickety. Wait, it's still wobbling. That's not good. There we go. Okay. You guys could see there. I don't know if you could see what I added. And now I need to build this weird cone that goes over it on, was that B16? Anyway, I do apologize. I know some of my videos, I will have this long-winded conversation with you guys about whatever the hell random shit that I can ever possibly think of, and then there's other videos where I'm just like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to say. I've got nothing clever to talk about. I've got nothing smart to say. I guess, continuing on with the original topic at hand, nukes. I think me and my buddies were talking about it the other day, and funny enough, funny, not funny. Uncle Sam and good old Mother Russia, we have something very in common when it comes to nukes. Both parties, yeah, we're missing nukes. We kind of took a head count, and both are missing nukes. And I think the U.S. is missing 12, and the Russians, probably to avoid any kind of embarrassment, don't disclose how many they're missing. So, Lord only knows. Lord only knows how many they're missing. But, yeah, you would think the world's deadliest weapon, we would actually have that shit under, like, lock and key. Let me take my glasses off so I can actually see. Which, funny enough, you would think having glasses on would help you to see, but no, not in this situation. But anyway, yeah, you'd think the world's deadliest weapon and we'd have that shit super duper, locked down. And instead, it's treated like a friggin' toy, essentially. Like, many of you may not know this, or maybe you do if you're a history buff like me. Uh, we accidentally nuked ourselves multiple times. Now, thankfully, detonation never was achieved. The bombs only fell, they never detonated because, the US was smart enough to not completely, arm the bomb. We weren't totally retarded, we were just mildly retarded. But what had ended up happening was the US, fearing nuclear annihilation from the Soviets, we decided it was a brilliant idea called, I think it was Operation Chrome Dome, right? And the game plan of this operation was very simple. We were going to fly B-17s? I can't remember the name of the bomber, but those big-ass nuclear bombers that we have, we were going to fly them around the continental US. They were to be flown around the US 24/7, constantly around the clock. And Congress approved this, mind you. Congress said, "Cool, this is a good idea. Let's do this. Let's do this thing that the military suggested. This brilliant rocket scientist of a person. Let's do what they said." So, you would think those with a college education, they know what they're doing. So they commence Operation Chrome Dome. A bomber flies over the United States and around, well, not even the United States, the entirety of North America. Constantly. And the idea was, God forbid a war broke out, the US had its bombers ready to roll. And now this has to go in like this. I think I actually have to bend the door a little bit. I think I gotta bend these, yeah. Then this is gonna slide in. Is there little holes? Oh, yes, there is. Ah, okay. Hey guys, take a wild guess what this is gonna do. It's gonna be a pain in my ass. There we go. Cool. There we go. We're getting there now. Hey, you know it'd be miserable? If I just found out that I did this backwards. I put the door on backwards or something, like I would cry. You would just hear me silently weeping in the corner, just like yeah, would not be good. There we go. Anyway. So, yeah, Operation Chrome Dome. Uncle Sam had this brilliant idea to fly a bomber around, and, well, one of our lovely bombers had an oopsie poopsie, and what ended up happening was the bomber went down over Denmark, and the bombs dropped on Denmark. So, if we have any lads in our community from Denmark, I apologize. Well, okay, correction. It wasn't Denmark, it was Greenland, but Greenland was owned by Denmark. Or was it Iceland? Which was closer to the US? Is it Greenland or Iceland? I always get the two mixed up. But anyway, they're owned by Denmark, and Denmark was like, "Bro, what the shit? You guys aren't even supposed to have these out. Why did one of your bombers, drop on our country? And also, why the hell did the munitions explode?" Like, so the bomb did explode, but it didn't trigger a chain reaction because the bomb wasn't completely set. This is the way I'm understanding the story of this. So the bomb wasn't completely set to detonate, right? So the munitions exploded, like the actual explosive part went off, but the nuclear reaction did not trigger. That's what I've come to understand. So just to show you guys, this is what we have. It's actually coming out really cool. Anyway. Now, the US responded in the most American way possible, which is basically shut up, Denmark. That's basically, like, what are you going to do? It's America. Well, what are you going to do to us? So, they kind of just took their L's and walked. Now, That was one time. Then there was a time when we accidentally nuked California. We dropped a nuke on California, and that I don't remember what the end result of that one was, but again, the bomb didn't blow up. Then there was another time where I believe it was Virginia. It was on the East Coast this time around, where the bomber crew screwed up, and I think they wanted to open up the bay door somewhere to let the cockpit heat up because they were getting cold because these guys were up in the air. And instead of instead of heating up the cockpit, they cooked the cockpit, leading to it catching on fire and the crew having to bail. This end resulted in the crew bailing out and then the bombs falling on the state. Again, if you guys know what state it is, tell me in the comment section. Anyway, so bombs fell, government came in to clean it up. Now, one bomb just gently grazed itself down to Earth and on a parachute. It got caught in a tree and the government quickly swept that thing up like it was hotcakes. Naturally. The other one, though, no. That thing came down at Mach speed and plummeted into the ground. Which the government had to then secure the site and then dig it up. When the EOD team found it, they were like, cool, we found the detonation switch. And they're like, cool, that's good, right? Like, no, it's armed. So, once again, yeah. They did end up finding the nuclear material inside the bomb. And they removed that, at least. They did remove that. But what they did was they closed off that area to the public. So you cannot go there anymore. But for some reason, apparently, government says that that area is fantastic for farmland now. I'm so sure it is. Yeah, we want to grow our crops in the place where it shares a home with a nuclear weapon. Good job, Uncle Sam. Listen, I'm a proud American. I love my country, but Uncle Sam is getting to that point of being that drunk uncle who's like, everyone used to love him, and now everyone's like, oh, Uncle Sam, what are you doing? I'm just a little drunk. Like, Uncle Sam, you're drunk. Go home. I'm just a little. Look, it's just a little kegger. It's okay. Like, Uncle Sam, go home. You're drunk. Come on, freedom party! They're sitting there blowing a horn. It's like, dude, just go away. Oh my god. What the hell is this piece? Oh no, I have to do this 4 times. This is the little bits on the bottom. What do you call those things at the bottom? The landing gear, I guess? Oh, dear god. This is a nightmare. Oh, my neck is killing me. I can already feel the stress and pain. Oh, Jesus Lord. Our Father who art in heaven, God help me, Jesus. As my sanity goes, put me into the kingdom of whatever the shit you would have for somebody severely stressed and aggravated. Is it all right here? Oh, see, yeah, because why would they make it easy? Okay. Neat. Yeah, so just to show you guys what I'm talking about, look at this derpy ass piece of metal that I have to bend. I don't even know how they intend on me bending this, but then it's got to go up into the helicopter, which I'm assuming it's gonna... Wait, it's 1, 2? What the shit? Oh, it's gonna go right up into here like this. Oh my god, this is the derpiest shit I think. Like, Gundam isn't even this bad. Oh my god. Okay, I got it together mostly, and this is just derpy as shit. Like, it's all bent and out of whack. Again, Uncle Sam would approve of this. Uncle Sam definitely would approve of this. They'd be like, yeah, it's good! It's all good! Or it barely functions. It can't even land straight. It can't even stay up straight. It's good! It's good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Sir, are you okay? Like, mentally? It's good! Guy's just sitting there drooling. He's got a blob just rolling down his lips. They're just like, oh, who the hell promoted this guy? Congress? Like, ah, there you go. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Oh my god, dear lord, I did it. I did this derpy ass rail, whatever the shit these are. Oh my god, that is pain. Pain incarnate. Oh my god, my ass to my balls. Christ. Oh my god. I'm just mentally shot right now after that. Like it's not even funny. It really isn't even that funny. It just sucked miserably. Okay. Okay. 21. That's this. Okay. Yeah, usually I have a conversation for you guys or I'm just rambling on about random shit. But you know what it is? These model kits, they wear you out. They really do burn you out. And you're just like, shit, man. It gets annoying as hell. They want this bent. There we go. Okay, that's not causing me any alarm at all. This is just not bending the way it probably should. Oh, this goes on top, doesn't it? I just want to make sure it's gonna fit properly. So it's like, okay, it's gonna go like this. That's how it's gonna go, I think. No, it's gonna go. Oh, it goes like that. I mean, there's nothing else that I particularly need, so I could totally just slot it in right now just to make sure it goes in, and that later I'm not screaming at the top of my lungs, wondering how I got here. There we go, just bend those a little bit. Are they in? They appear to be in. Did I say appear? I mean, appearances can be deceiving. Okay, and then you are gonna slide right there. And these two really just gotta force their way in. Like a big old sloppy penis. Just gotta force his way in. Oh my god, it is, again, pain. Pain, 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 pain. Just not sure how I'm supposed to do this exactly. I'm just trying to bend them in a way that just makes sense. I think what I did was, I think I screwed up bending this. There we go. Oh god, can you imagine a model kit for the Russian Hind? I would cry. I would probably literally cry. There we go. The nose had to be bent a little bit more, I think. Like, a lot of this is a guessing game as to, like, hey, am I in? Like, is this good? Is this... Again, it's lab penis. Hey, baby, am I in? How's it feel, my good? Is it all the way in? Oh, yeah, you know you like it. You're a dirty little helicopter. You like it when those pegs get in you. Mmm. Like, that's genuinely how this feels. Okay. Almost got it. Like, I almost have all the pegs locked in place. It'd be really friggin' cool adding LEDs to this. Shit, I'm scraping the paint off. Like, honestly, the silver ones are probably better in my opinion because then they don't have paint to scrape. Oh, you dickhead, I just bent this. Son of a bitch. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's show you guys what I did. And there. So I have to do more with this piece, but I just wanted to make sure that this at least went on, that I'm not, like, oh, hey, how do I bend it? You know what I mean? I didn't want to, like, drive myself mad. So, lads, that's where I'm going to leave this one for today. I seriously need to take a break before I have a mental, like, aneurysm. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. As always, if you enjoy this channel, this content, and just my general nonsensical nonsense. And I would really appreciate any engagements you guys leave on these videos. Likes, dislikes, bell icon, and subscribing would help me out tremendously. If you want to come hang out with me and chat, may that be more about, these painful figures or just anything in general, please feel free to come hang out with me. Link in the description below. Without further ado, lads, I'll see you guys around the next one. Thank you so much. Love you all. Have a fantastic night. See you guys on the next one.